I would like to talk just briefly about QAing your course or testing your course to make sure that it looks like it is supposed to look. This is something that we strongly recommend to all instructors, especially if you're a first-time user of Sakai, to try and get through your course from a student perspective. There are a couple of different ways to do that. One way to do that is to use the View Site As function up at the top right corner of the screen. I'll show you that now. It's right up here. So if you choose to view site as student, Sakai is going to display a student view of your course. So you can kind of go through those lessons if you built lessons, and you can look at the assignments and the tests and the quizzes, and you can look at the grade book and so forth and see what that might look like from a student's perspective. To exit the student view, just click Exit Student View up at the top right corner of the screen, and then you'll be back into the site as a regular user, or excuse me, as an instructor user. Another option for QAing your course would be to add a fake dummy student to your course using this Add Participants page. So there's a student in this instance of Sakai, and his user ID is student, and his password is student. So if you add this user to your course as a student, you'll be able to log in as that user and kind of play in your course as though you were that user. Please keep in mind that that is a shared ID, and it's been beaten up a lot. So if you really want to test this from a student perspective, another recommendation would be to add yourself into this non-official participants area with like a different email address than you use to register for mySakai. Maybe you have like a junk mail address or something like that that you can use. And that way you will kind of experience all that your students are going to experience once you add yourself as a student to the course. So you'll have to go get the email from your email client and probably check your junk mail to see if it went into your junk mail. You'll have to figure out, that your email address is your user ID and that Sakai randomly assigned you a password. But then you'll be able to log in and really experience this site as an actual student. You're welcome to kick yourself out of this course at any time as well. So I think that we have like exactly 2 minutes left for this webinar. And so what I would like everyone to do, if you would please, is sometime before the end of the day today, if you can do it now, that's great. It'll only take like 2 minutes, but fill out the survey. We do this training event, usually like 2 or 3 times a year, and we get really good feedback on how we can improve these trainings. And the first one was kind of miserable, and they keep getting a little bit better, and it's because you keep telling us what to do. So we would like for you to provide us with some feedback on this training so that we can improve it for next time. And to do so, you should fill out the survey. Now, you can find a link to the survey on page 28 or slide 28 of the PowerPoint that you downloaded. You can also find a link to the survey in the 2011 Winter Institute site in Sakai. So if you're already in Sakai and you click on 2011 Winter Institute, you'll see a link right on that main page that says you must complete the survey at the end of day 2 if you would like a certificate of participation for attending this course. So at the end of the survey, there will be a little box for you to fill out as part of the last question where you can enter your name and your email address, and we will email you your certificate if you give us your name and your email address. All of your other responses will be anonymous. Just want to make sure that that was clear. But I also wanted to say thank you, everybody, for